Hi everyone, this is Lady D, just coming at you today with another video. And today I wanted to first start off by, I wanted to talk about my absence. I've been away for about a week or so, I think close to 2 weeks. And really simply, the short answer is because I needed to get away. And there's a lot of things going on that I believe the Lord is really causing me to pay particular attention to. And I want to make sure that I'm focused. And as much as I love fellowshipping on Facebook and YouTube and chatting, different things like that, I have to make sure that I am being focused and paying particular interest to the areas that the Lord will have for me to pay attention to. And so during this time I have to be careful with my time, and I have to manage my time right in order to get done what I believe the Lord is calling for me to do right now. And just overall, period, we shouldn't allow for distractions. I don't see anything wrong with Facebook, YouTube, different things like that. Nothing's wrong with it, especially when you're using it to minister, to glorify the Lord, different things like that, share with your life, certain things like that. I really don't see an issue with it. However, there is an issue when you begin to it begins to occupy your time more than it needs to, okay? And so I've needed to take a step back, and not just from YouTube. I took a step back from Facebook as well, just to set my priorities together. So what I decided to do was I'm only going to be on Facebook for probably about 2 to 3 times a week. That'll be a Monday through a Saturday, somewhere between there. I don't know which days, and when I do come on, it'll only be for about an hour or so. So I don't get, sometimes you'll be sitting on that computer, and you'll sit down, okay, I'm gonna stay here for 20 minutes, and it turns into 3 hours, okay? And that's 3 hours of time you've been sitting there when you could have did something. You could have got a lot accomplished, some studying, something more so than just sitting there, okay? Now, if you are witnessing different things like that, that's totally different. But most of the time, we're just sitting there chatting or looking at pictures, looking at something. Let's be honest. We're just, those are the things that we're doing. And on YouTube, nothing will change really. I will still, as I stated in the beginning of this year, that I want to at least try to do 2 videos a week. And those videos I'm going to try my best to put out on Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. So now you're able to, those are the days where I will be putting out videos. So now you're able to come on those days, because I'm not for sure, some of you guys, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of subscriptions, and so you have to look through those subscriptions to see who put a video on out, different things like that. So now you can just come on over to the channel Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, and I will have a new video up for you as the Lord leads, okay? And also, as you guys know, I have incorporated one of the things that I like to do, and that's maintaining healthy hair, and I'm seeing how long I can grow my hair, different things like that. Just something personal about me that you wouldn't have known, okay, unless I've told you. So I have incorporated that back into my YouTube site. Actually, when I first started YouTube, that's what I started it for. It just turned into ministry, which mainly ministry, which I should have known from the beginning. That's what it's going to turn into. But nevertheless, I have incorporated that back into my regimen. My regimen. I've incorporated that back into my YouTube channel, okay? So, as I said, Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, expect a video from me, okay? So that way you know what days to come on. And maybe sometime I might throw something in there Tuesday or Thursday. But as I said, since I put it out there, that's going to be my goal. Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. And at least 2 videos a week. At least. But if I can't, at least I'll try to, not try, I will put up one as the Lord leads, okay? Another thing I wanted to talk about is I wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in to the Blog Talk Radio broadcast yesterday with Pearls Before Swine. They invited me to come and be a guest on their show to talk about living single to the glory of the Lord, being complete in the Lord, and just the struggles, and what does that look like as a Christian in today's society, living single to the glory of the Lord. If you did not check it out, you can go ahead and listen to the archive show. There will be a part 2 but we're trying to figure out what's the best date for that part 2. And but if you want, you can go back to the video that I have up before this. It was a short video, really not me talking. And so you just see slides on there with words, and if you look in the more info section, you will see the link to Pearls Before Swine Blog Talk Radio, and you can go in the archive section or click on the link for yesterday's date, I believe September 13th date, at 8 o'clock, and you'll be able to listen to the show. So I wanted to say thank you for all those who tuned in, who told me you tuned in, who sent me a comment. I believe I saw a comment on the video, I believe Faith Life 28. I want to say thank you for tuning in. Of course, my girl, my sister, living my best life. Not only did she tune in, and she was in the chat room. I didn't even know that there was a chat room on there. I haven't been on Blog Talk Radio in a minute, but we did not do the chat room, and so I apologize. I saw a whole bunch of people in the chat room, and I was not able to fellowship with you guys, so I apologize for that. But living my best life, she was in the chat room, and not only that, but she called, y'all. And I tell you, when she called, she didn't have to tell me who she was. I just knew her voice, and we almost took over the show, you know. So just that conversation, it was so good to hear her voice, and just to hear her kind words. And I want to say thank you for tuning in, girl. You know I love you very much, and I just appreciate you, and I appreciate your channel. For those who don't know who I'm talking about, is Living My Best Life. That's the name of her YouTube channel, and it's Living, not with a G, just L-I-V-I-N, My Best Life. Look her up. And then I also want to say thank you to my family on Facebook who tuned in. I had some comments from you guys telling me that you tuned in, and it was a great broadcast, so I want to praise the Lord for that, and thank you for your participation. Another thing I wanted to talk about is we're talking, and actually that's a good transition. We've been talking about living single to the glory of the Lord on this channel for the past month or so. As I told you in the beginning, that was going to be one of the areas that I was going to deal with, that the Lord laid upon my heart to deal with this year. And so, as I told you about a month or so ago, I was going to take the whole month of August to deal with that. And so August has come and gone now. I will be talking about it some more, but I'm going to go ahead and incorporate my other videos about spiritual growth, different things that the Lord has laid upon my heart to minister on, okay? So stay tuned for that. As I told you on my previous Single for Life videos, my pastor here in Detroit, we're currently in session on relationships at our Wednesday night Bible class. We have Bible class actually every day of the week. We have something for everybody, different times. But on our Wednesday night Bible studies, we are talking about relationships. So I will be sharing with you those nuggets. I'm gleaning myself. I don't know everything. I'm gleaning and learning as well with you. So I will be sharing those as the Lord leads. And so I just want to say thank you again for tuning in to my channel and just your support. All the subscribers, the old subscribers, the new subscribers, I want to say thank you. Also, I wanted to ask you guys for prayer. Many of you guys know, I think I've mentioned this before, if you follow me from the beginning, that I know that I have some books that I need to write, and I need to, get out. I know there are some things that the Lord has placed in me, and then not only I know, but even many of you have come before me and said, well, when are you going to put your books out? And even when I go out to speak and different things like that, people, do you have a book? And different things like that. So I wanted to take this time to say that I am officially settling down, praying, seeking the Lord regarding the books, the different titles, the formats, the different things that He will have me to do, have me to write. And I ask for your prayers during this time, that I will stay focused, that I will hear from the Lord, and that I would write and be led by Him, okay? Because it is the Lord that draweth people to Him and convicts of sin, and it is not me of myself, and so I pray my prayer that I will decrease, that He may increase, and that I will have the strength and the mind to do it, okay? Because you know, a lot of us, we do a lot of talking, but many of us don't do a lot of walking. We don't put legs to those words, okay? So I want to ask you just for your prayers and that, and just some other things going on. But I do want to ask you just for your prayers, okay?